Guys, into politics, we've been so much confused and a lot of information coming on one topic until we were bored. Anyway, we still have to follow the cloud because the impeachment process is still on in court. Now, a few minutes ago, there's been a ruling on the recusal. Remember, there was a recusal request from the lawyers of Gachagua indicating that the three judges are not supposed to sit on the bench because they are related to many people in the government and they might just affect the ruling. Therefore, it will not be fair. We heard a lot from the lawyers who are representing Gachagua, that is Paul Mwite, Hamino, and the rest, indicating that there is no fair judgment here. What do you think about this? Is it the fears of Gachagua and the lawyers, or is it a genuine argument? So let's just listen to the news that have been passed some minutes ago, and then from that we can talk more on the same topic.
High Court, where a three-judge bench has just delivered a ruling in regard to an application that had been made by lawyers representing impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua for their recusal. They had cited a number of issues, among them conflict of interest. They had said that Justice Anthony Mrima, who's part of the bench, is a close friend of Senate Speaker Amason Kingi, and that he might have had influence for this bench to sit on a Saturday after an application was made by the Attorney General and other respondents in this case to have the orders that had been issued from Kirogoya barring the swearing in of Interior CS Kithure Kindiki being lifted. So they had cited that as one of the grounds which was disallowed.
Kingi and Mrima attorney, what do you think about the claim here? Is it a genuine claim or is it just a waste of time, as some of the news have indicated? Is it buying time so that we have delay in the swearing on of Kindiki, or is this actually a real and valid reason why they had to cross over and like, is it just for Rima to still sit on this bench and judge over the case? So let's get to the next aspect and see what was more. Why did they also claim that the other lawyers cannot sit on the bench?
The other issue was that they had presented and said that Justice Ogola's wife, Florence Aloch, is a member of the Kenya Water Towers Agency Board, and she was appointed by former CS of Environment, Tuya. And they say that Tuya is an appointee of the president, and so the president might have had a hand in the appointment of Justice Ogola's wife.
Sentuya than the president. So Florence, who is the Ogola's wife, also has been claimed to actually have a negative interest, or rather effect, on this case. Why? Sentuya is the one who hired Florence in the current company, and then the president is the one who picked to Sentuya. So this is a network. Of course, remember the government of Ruto is more about friends, giving to relatives. And so is this a genuine reason also as to when you look at the part of Paul Mwite, Haminwa, and the rest of the lawyers who wanted recusal. And now it's forthcoming that it has been rejected. So what next?
So basically what they have said is that they will not recuse themselves from this case, and the application that had been made by the respondents to have the orders that had barred the swearing in of Kithure Kindiki as the new DP, they will be treated as a response to the orders that were granted to the applicants. That is the orders that now bar the swearing in of Kindiki. They said that those conservatory orders will be deemed as responses, and from there they've said that they directed both parties to file their responses and serve one another, and then the hearing of this matter will commence on the 29th of October. But both parties, that is mostly the applicants, have been granted.
For those of you who understand legal aspects, if they treat the aspect of barring the swearing on of Kindiki as a response, that is deemed as response, what is the implication on whatever has been done by the applicant? Now, you remember the applicant has been allowed to go forth and appeal in the higher court. Will this go on, or is it a buy of time? Anyway, Kenyans were getting tired about this because, after all, many people said all of them should go. Because considering what both have done, and for current Gachagua, then he's the 5, accusations. Yeah, he was found guilty. So no matter the process that was taken and all that, does it really matter? That is our question. Now, some people still feel like Gachagua should remain. Now, if he remains, what do you think will Kenya benefit from this? We should ask ourselves such questions, because we are not just fighting for individuals, but it should be a country aspect. So let's continue to watch this and see what unravels. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, consider subscribing to it and keep watching for the videos.
Leave to appeal, so they can move to the Court of Appeal to challenge the decision that has just been rendered by Justice Eric Ogola, Justice Anthony Mrima, and Justice Dr. Frida Mugambi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fred Kagonye, for that particular update.